what's up there, Bat fans out there? Troy to the Max Extreme here.
And Ghost Hunter Dave.
And we are Imperius Rex.
That's right. Today we are diving in to the maniacal all-star Batman and Robin, the boy wonder.
If you thought last week was crazy, you haven't seen anything yet.
That's right.
So join us for some epic Miller Time craziness.
On this, a very special day, National Batman Day.
Batman Day!
It's a thing. So put on your goddamn bat boots, slip on your goddamn bat gloves, and get ready for the goddamn Batman.
Yeah!
Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Where's the trigger? Where is it? You never give it to an ordinary citizen.
Next up in the continuity of Millerverse,
All-Star Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder, the longest title of any Frank Miller book.
of any book ever written. Yeah.
Frank Miller, Jim Lee.
Yes.
What could be a
Two
better dream team there?
Batman powerhouses at this point when it was written.
Yeah, because this is after Hush.
Yep.
Yep. And this is 2008, Volume 1 and only.
Yes. Volume like 3/4. Like,
Yes. Yep.
Wasn't it slated for like 12 issues?
I don't know.
But there's an issue 10 out there. Did you read that?
I don't think there's an issue 10.
I read it on Comixology.
Are you sure?
I read it on Comixology.
Shit. I had it in issues then. I must have sold it.
It's...
You'll have to blow my mind with how 10 wraps up, because
I
this
will.
kind of wraps up for the trade.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I can't wait. Oh my god. We're in for a treat.
I didn't know if you read it or not because I was going to see, just on Comixology on a whim to see if any more came out after that was collected. And 10 did come out.
Oh man.
And I will get into it after we wrap up this, what we got going on here.
Well, we are in for a treat then.
We are.
But let's kick this off, the right way.
That's right. Not at the end.
No. So the foreword of this collection is from Bob Schreck, DC editor, asking the reader to trust them. Always a great way to start out. He goes on to say, 2 artists at the top of their game, telling definitive, modern bat tales. And my response was, just because you made the mistake of trusting them, don't ask the reader to. Come on. You would think, what could go
A
wrong?
thinly veiled apology.
Yeah. So Batman and Robin, the Boy Wonder, all-star variety, takes place in this gap between Year One and The Dark Knight Returns.
Yes.
So it's kind of a prequel, a bit, and a sequel.
Yes.
So we got Batman essentially in his prime.
Yeah.
Prime madness.
That's right.
When I was in college, I had a communication teacher that told us a story of him hearing a song on a radio that he didn't really care for, but the more he heard it, the more he liked it. And he said, repetition promotes liking. Not here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, good.
Oh my lord. Miller is repetitious already. In this, he is repetitious to a fault. My lord, do they repeat and repeat and repeat.
Holy shit, do they?
For example, Robin doing his aerials, his mid-air aerials with his family. They always catch me. They're always there for me.
Robin, 12 years old, or whatever it is. They say that, like,
Yes.
all the way through. Dick Grayson, 12 years old.
Yeah, it's very much the Nancy Callahan.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
From Sin City.
Yeah.
Vicky Vale. Total 90s cheesecake pinup in her underwear getting dressed for a date with Bruce Wayne.
That's right.
And it could not be more misogynistic. And she's like, oh my god, I've got a date with Bruce Wayne. I've got a date with Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Vicky Vale says, I'm having a date with Bruce Wayne 6 times. Over the course of like 2 pages.
Oh no.
So Alfred just calls her up and says, like, Bruce is here. I'm outside your apartment. Get in the car and we're going to the circus.
That's weird. Because, yeah, he just shows up because she doesn't know Bruce Wayne's outside. She doesn't know she's going on a date. She's doing something completely different in her underwear.
Yeah, she's like dictating her column about the goddamn Batman. Bruce Wayne, for the one time you see him not as Batman in this, is the biggest fucking creepo. He calls Vicky darling, having just met her. And then when they're in the circus watching the Flying Graysons, he goes, he's talking about Robin. He says, I've had my eye on him for a while.
Oh, yeah.
With his date.
Yeah.
And then Robin's parents are just shot.
Yeah.
They're just executed.
Yeah.
It's not like, I don't know, what is it in the canon? Like, I guess I'm thinking of the Batman Forever where, like, the rope is cut and it's something a little more dramatic. But it's like, they're just up there and then they're both shot in the head. And it's like, whoa.
For what?
You had to fill all those pages with, I'm on a date with Bruce Wayne, but you can't give more than 2 panels to hit Dick Grayson's parents getting killed? Why did they even have to be at the circus if they just get shot?
I don't know. 'Cause I always thought it was the rope was cut, but then maybe that's just Batman Forever.
And then Bruce suits up, leaves Vicky, and goes after the shooter.
Yeah.
And he sticks him with a batarang laced in snake poison.
Oh, yeah.
And has the line, hope it has nasty side effects. As a matter of fact, I checked. It does. Then why hope? You've done the legwork. It does. Why are you hoping it does?
I hope.
The dialogue in this. Oh. So they're on the run. Bruce Wayne snags Dick Grayson.
Oh, yeah.
Throws him. Literally, like, throws him into the Batmobile and blasts off.
Yeah.
And I think Vicky Vale and Alfred go chasing him.
Yeah.
And eventually they get pulled over by cops. And we got, like, the typical Sin City cops. And they tell her, go back to your newspaper, sex pot.
Yeah.
And then beats her with his billy club.
It's quite... Like, Frank Miller must be very anti-establishment.
Yes.
Because the cops in this are so bad.
Oh, my God.
That Batman has no issue.
No.
Wreaking very harsh vengeance
Yes.
on these policemen.
This book is literally Sin City with Batman in it.
Oh, very much so.
It's the only way to enjoy it, is to just think, like, this is in the Sin City universe, not the canon Bat universe.
It's just Marv in a bat suit.
Yes, it is. They're pulled over. The cops are giving them the 3rd degree.
Mm-hmm.
The Batmobile crashes into the parked cop car.
Yeah. Like, splitting cop cars in twain.
And Alfred, his butler, and the woman he asked out on a date, just runs over.
Yeah. While he's maniacally laughing.
Yes, he's constantly laughing
It is
through this
very-
whole thing.
Very off-putting.
Issue 2 opens with the Batmobile leaving Gotham, and it is a direct representation of the Sin City shot of any car going into Sin City. So then we get into some more repetition here. Vicky says, somebody, we're talking about Robin here.
Yeah.
Somebody murdered his parents right before his eyes. Brutally. It was brutal. I saw it all. I saw every last damn moment of it. It doesn't make any sense, but I saw it. It was brutal. It was brutal. Was it brutal?
Did you see it?
The way Batman talks to him, this kid that he just saved or kidnapped after his parents were killed in front of him, and he's just telling him, like, shut up, you retard. Why'd I even get you? It's like, yeah, why did you?
He literally calls him retarded in this.
Yes.
And that is so offensive.
No. And this was not that long ago.
No. So, one of my favorite things about this book is that Batman is always trying to show off for Robin, and Robin's like, whatever, idiot.
Yes, he has like this inferiority complex where he's just trying to impress him. Robin notices the scary fake Clint Eastwood voice.
I really like that. That was a detail in
Yes.
it. Where, like, they're both driving, he's like, it's the Batmobile, isn't that cool? And Robin says, it's kind of queer.
Yeah.
And he's just like, shut up, I'm queer. It's fine, I think it's kind of cool.
Batman is just a straight up lunatic. Like, he kills people in this, right?
Oh, 100%. There's a double page spread where he's just mowing through cop cars and they are exploding.
Yes.
He's any Batman that's ever been on film.
Yes,
Is this
yes,
one.
yeah.
He's just killing people willy-nilly.
Yes. No, what's really funny? He's laughing like a lunatic. Joker, when he appears, never giggles.
Deadpan.
Yep, straight-laced, no smile. I kind of like that take on it. Canonically.
Yeah, there you go.
But in Frank Miller's insane warped universe, I love that Batman is more of a lunatic than Joker. Only in this.
I don't know if I like it so much, but like, do you mind if I jump to Joker really quick?
Go for it.
So he's only in one scene in this whole book. And he's definitely not the same Joker, I feel, as if like you go and read The Dark Knight Returns. Because he looks like he's straight Yakuza in this with that
got a dragon tattoo
on his back.
Which I hate to say, I kind of like.
Oh, come on, Dave!
I don't know why.
You're right up there with the Jared Leto apology.
Yes.
Anyway, so
he's like the sad clown. Instead of the happy clown, he's like the sad
Pagliacci?
clown. Yes.
That's not quite Pagliacci. But like, he's like banging this chick.
Yeah.
And then kills her, tells Bruno, who's the Nazi-titted chick in Dark Knight Returns, just to clean up his mess that he left in there. And then he goes off to not be seen again in the book.
Yeah. He does make an appearance with Catwoman, but nothing comes of it.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. How did he get the woman was a lawyer.
I don't know.
How did he convince a lawyer to sleep with him?
I don't know.
He chokes her out.
Yeah.
And like that's just how he gets off, I guess.
I kind of assumed like he may have like drugged her with some Joker toxin or something like that.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Why would you go home with that guy?
Not a clue. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this hotel room with this dude that thinks he's Pagliacci. I'm probably gonna screw him.
Yeah. You've seen that sweet cat?
He flashed me that back tat. That Ben Affleck dragon back tattoo.
So, meanwhile, Batman has still kidnapped Robin.
Yep.
To have a friend, essentially, in his crusade, is very, like, soldier-esque, which is the Batman that Frank Miller writes.
Exactly.
Everyone's a good soldier. His Robins are soldiers.
Yep.
But he won't he purposefully won't let him grieve for his parents.
No.
Because he says, like, with grieving comes acceptance and understanding and forgiveness. So he's just putting this kid through the ringer. Like, he just, no, you're not going to recover from this. You're going to be a horrible, demented adult like me. Not the Batman from year one.
Not at all.
This Batman would have let Gordon's baby drown, then hop in his car, swerve to hit a squirrel, and then blast off into the air and smear a flock of geese. All while laughing maniacally.
Rolls down the window, flips Gordon the bird.
Yes. That brings us to issue 3.
Holy shit.
20 pages of misogyny and PG-rated catcalling around Black Canary.
This is probably one of my least favorite issues in this.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
It's her, like, reaching the boiling point as these drunks are just catcalling her. Love chunks?
Yeah.
That term comes up so many times. What the hell, Frank? What is love chunks?
I've never heard that ever.
Issue 4.
Issue 4.
This is where it opens with Vicky Vale flatlining, and I wrote down, Batman straight up killed Vicky Vale. And she codes in the ER from her car crash injuries.
So, hold on. Does Batman bang Black Canary in issue 3?
No, it comes later.
Okay, because I couldn't remember where it takes place. That'd be funny to me. Bangs Black Canary, end of issue 3. Issue 4 opens up, Vicky Vale flatlines.
This is where we get to the Batcave, and we get that big, like, 9-page spread of the self-building Batcave.
Yeah, right.
That he has just, like, this assembly line of robots building more weird Tyrannosaurus and Penny.
In canon, where does he get that Tyrannosaurus Rex?
I don't know.
There's no way or reason he would need to build that for himself. It should be like the big Penny keepsake, right?
Yes, I'm sure I don't know. I don't know.
But it's being built in this.
Yeah.
And is brought up later in another book.
Yes.
That was built in his Batcave.
Yep.
And I'm like, for what?
He's actually manufacturing them for the tar pits in Sin City. That's where he gets some of that Bruce Wayne cash.
All right, yep, fair enough.
So he gets there, and he's like, so, what do you think of the Batcave? Trying to impress Robin.
Yeah.
And Robin's like, it's pretty cool, but that's kind of queer.
Shut up, I'm gonna go
It's
upstairs.
not fucking queer, it's cool. Tough. I'm tough. I think Alfred calls Batman. He's like, hey, Bruce, you kind of killed your girlfriend.
Turns out.
So Batman's like, no problem, I got a guy. And he blackmails Superman into running across the world to get a doctor, a heart surgeon in Paris.
Right.
Running him back to fix Vicky Vale.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, all part of my plan. For what?
I like that a lot, actually, because Superman is, like, not flying.
No, he doesn't fly. He just runs across the ocean.
The whole time he's like, motherfucker's telling me to... What is he got on me?
Goddamn Batman.
Even when he's running back, he's just like, goddamn Batman making me do this.
Insane. So Batman leaves Robin in the Batcave to eat rats and bats.
Yeah, right.
Batman is a creep. I hate his guts, is what Robin says. Best synopsis of the entire book. And then later Batman gets pissed at Alfred for feeding Robin. Batman says he was reduced to eating rats. And Alfred says, you chose your time below. Why would Batman eat rats?
Yeah, because, okay, so if that was his time to choose, was that when he was a kid? Like, Alfred, I'm making a bat cave down here. I'm just gonna eat rats for a while. Don't you dare come in.
Yes. Issue 5. Formation of the Justice League.
And what a Justice League this is.
Opens with Wonder Woman calling a guy Sperm Bank. They get to a meeting place. All the characters...
feminism.
Yes. All the characters hate each other and spend the entire issue telling each other to shut up.
Yeah. Well, Plastic Man is just being something in the background.
Yes.
Like, hell, this little girl's got spunk.
Yes. Hold on. Spunk would put it lightly. Plastic Man literally turns into a fire hydrant and asks Wonder Woman to pee on him. Frank Miller's Justice League, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Justice League is a weird team, too, because it's Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern,
and Plastic Man.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah, and they formed to take down Batman.
Yeah, because he's a lunatic, yes. Obviously.
And then right when they're all getting in this heated debate, Wonder Woman and Superman just start making out. In total, like, Dwight and Gale Sin City fashion, where they're just, like, slapping each other and looking at each other, and they're so full of hatred, and then it's just... Oh.
Yeah.
My Valkyrie. And then we get into Batman running across the rooftop saying, I love being the goddamn Batman.
Yeah. That's a great image.
Yes.
Like, I would have that as a poster.
Just the amount of joy he has during this whole thing.
Yeah.
I bet you it took every fiber of Miller's being to not draw a huge erection in his trunks during all of this. So, issue 6, we get Gordon, call back to year 1. He's on the phone with Sarah, while his wife drinks herself senseless in the background.
Yeah.
And then Barbara... his daughter,
Barbara Jr.
Yes, dons her Batgirl suit and goes off to mimic Batman.
Yeah.
But that's all we see of her.
Yeah. She is brought up in issue 10. More on that later.
Got it. Oh, he also mentions beating up Flass with a baseball bat in this. So, in case you were still praying this was a different universe than year 1, it is not.
It's directly connected.
Yep. And then Batman goes and fucks Black Canary on the dock in flames while people are, like, twitching and burning around them. Meanwhile, Robin's in the Batcave, and he decides he's going to be a superhero to, for some reason, work alongside Batman.
Right.
And he wants to be Robin Hood.
Yeah.
And Batman immediately shits on that, pulls the hood down over his face, says, "That's dumb, you're gay," throws it out, says, "You're Robin, lose the hood." So that is the origin of Robin now.
The origin of Robin in 8 issues. There you have it. Traumatized 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Being told he's insignificant, being starved and prodded, and then told you're stupid for having an idea. You're Robin. Come with me.
Get into my Batmobile. It's not gay. So they go to meet up with Green Lantern, or as Miller describes him, a retarded demigod.
God.
Jesus, Frank.
Come on.
So that's the last issue of the collection, issue 9. They meet in a yellow room where Green Lantern's powers are nullified.
Right.
And not only is everything in the room yellow, Batman and Robin have painted themselves yellow. And they're literally dripping paint as they're sitting there drinking lemonade.
I like that little detail. Because he asked Green Lantern to drink lemonade like 8 times in it.
You want some? I'm quite parched. Calling you a retard this whole time. So good.
Refreshing. It would have only been better if he said yes and then replace it with a glass of piss.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I can't believe he didn't just pull down his trunks and piss all over him. Because what could Green Lantern do? And then he's like, "Robin, attack." And Robin straight up almost kills Green Lantern, and Batman has to perform a makeshift tracheotomy to save him. And meanwhile, Batman's like, "Wait, no, hold back." Grabs him and, like, slams his face into a wall. He's like, "Maybe I've been too hard on the boy."
Right.
You fucking think?
When I was talking with my friend
literally turned him into a killer.
When I was talking with my friend about this issue, he's like, "No, this is the issue that Batman totally turns around and becomes softer." And I'm like, "No!
Nope.
I don't think so."
Yeah, it ends with him taking Robin to his parents' grave to finally give him, like, a moment to mourn.
Yeah. Which I thought was, like, a pretty fitting ending. If they were going to end it here, I'm like, yeah, that's good. But issue 10 came out after this trade was collected and has barely any Batman in it whatsoever.
Okay, so this is it for me. Where does it go?
It's more of a Jim Gordon story, waiting for Batman to show up.
Fucking, that way just like Frank Miller's Batman. Yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes, Gordon. And then he goes off and just, like, kicks some homeless people.
And it does, Batgirl goes out and gets beaten up.
Okay.
But, like, there's not a whole lot. It sets up, like, the last 3 issues of things to happen. Or the last, I guess, 2 more issues if it was going for 12.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't do much. This, issue 9... would have been great wrap-up.
Yeah, it gives it an end because it's essentially Robin becoming Batman's ward.
Yeah. And I would have been like, great, done,
whatever.
Put it away.
Yep.
But it doesn't.
Another one for the shelf.
It feels like it keeps going, and then it just doesn't tie up any loose threads. Like, the Vicky Vale thing, I thought was kind of wasted.
Yeah.
Because she's out really early in this. The Black Canary stuff, like, feels like it doesn't really fit in, because it just is a thing that happens, and then she goes away.
Yeah.
And the Joker thing also just kind of hangs out there and goes away. And also Selena Kyle's in this for a little bit, too.
Yeah.
Nothing really happens with that either.
I have to pee so bad. I thought I could hold it, but hold on, you're going to have to unzip that.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Get me out of this.
All right. You're out of that cat suit.
Oh, give me a second. Just fill time.
I'm not going to fill time. Well, I'm going to go for my second tall boy of PBR. Great drink for a Frank Miller episode because it's dank, leaves a kind of gross taste in your mouth, but it's classic and is always going to be around. My God, still gone. if you haven't put a running timer somewhere on here, then you're doing something wrong. I don't know what's going on here. All right.
Whew. Oh man. All right.
Here we go.
Where were we?
So we're pretty much just wrapping up issue 10.
I think I could have held out for a little more. No.
All right.
Oh. So,
issue 10.
Great time.
An addendum not needed.
Yeah.
If they're not going to finish it up, should have just scrapped it.
Mm-hmm.
Been on the floor.
Well, that's how the trade did it. They collected it with 9.
Yep.
And that was a solid ending to a weird series.
Very weird.
But, like, I guess it's no worse than Strikes Again. As we'll find out next episode.
So, let me get your opinion on Batman and Robin. Did you find it fun to read?
I loved it.
Okay. I
fucking loved it.
I was trying to figure you out the whole review of what we had going on here. I'm like, I can't tell if you hated it or thought it was fun. It took me a minute to get into it, but once I did, I'm like, this is a blast.
Yes.
It's in a thing all of itself, but is also tied up in Miller continuity that you can't just dismiss it.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's like he purposefully wrote it in. So it's like, oh, you guys don't like this? Tough shit. It's a year 1 Batman.
You're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
My name's Frank Miller.
That's right.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. It is possibly one of the worst Batman books ever written, but also one of the most enjoyable.
Yeah.
And I just burned through it.
Oh, I flew through it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Way more than some of the other ones that he's written that are really dialogue heavy.
Yeah. The artwork is fantastic.
Yeah, we
Jim
never
Wade,
even touched
top
on
of his game.
Yeah. Just awesome. Like,
character designs, Batman's probably never looked better. I love the stubble.
Me too, I love the stubble, yeah.
Yep.
Except I didn't think he had it when he went out as Bruce Wayne, and all of a sudden he puts on the mask and he's got instant 5 o'clock shadow. Think this is queer! So why don't we wrap it up? So what did you folks think about Batyear? We got more Frank Miller coming, don't you worry about that.
We're going chronologically.
Yep. So let us know down below what you thought of All-Star Batman and Robin, The Boy Wonder. What you're looking forward to in the Miller Batman canon, because I would really love to talk with you down there about all that stuff. But until next time, where we talk more about some Frank Miller Batman and continue our Batyear run, I've been Troy to the Max Extreme.
And I've been Ghost Hunter Dave.
And this has been Imperius Rex. We will see you next time for more Batyear.
Oh yeah.